Hi folks, it's James here and welcome to another new year. 2020. That means that Star Wars is 42 years old. Interesting. And the first one is probably still the best. Nah, that's not true. Empire Strikes Back's the best. But I haven't been doing much movie hunting over the last week or so, and that, to be honest with you, that's because I've been actually spending a bit more time watching movies. I copied another few movies over at my hard drive. I've got my box, one of my boxes of DVDs, and the boxes of DVDs maybe hold 500 DVDs in them. So what I'm doing is I'm using that program to convert them to HD, and they actually look really good. So I've been going in the box and going, oh, quite glad to see that film, and then just watching it. So I watched Enemy at the Gates, Enemy of the State, Deep Impact. What else did I watch? Hackers. What else? I'm not quite sure, but I watched quite a few films on it rather than actually going out and buying them. So maybe that's what I should do in January to save money, is no buy them and watch them. But I did pick up a couple on the Zoom clearance 3 for 10, and I'll be honest with you, I can't quite remember what I bought, but I know I bought a couple of them to trade in here. So I'll show you what I've got in a second or two. But Top Cashback should be sponsoring me for this. Remember, if you're buying anything on Zoom, go on Top Cashback. Oh, my computer's just started playing. I was watching Jason TV movies, but it decided to stall, so I thought I'll film a video and go back to it later. And it's just decided to start playing. So if you happen to see Jason TV and movies on your site, it might be on YouTube. It might be worth having a look at him. So let me just pause him. And he won't pause. Just like he wouldn't start. It wouldn't start on a... Oh, there he goes. He's paused now. So, remember, Top Cashback. I know it's not a great deal, but on the £20 I spent, you get 88p back. Not a massive amount, but it does go into your account, and you do that 4 or 5 times a year, you can get yourself a free £5 DVD. There's another... It does it on eBay and another few other bits. So, just remember, go on a Top Cashback. If you do want a link for it, and you are fancying doing that, message me on Facebook, because you can get, at the moment, I think, if you sign up for it, I get some credit in my account, and you can get a £5 into your account as well. So if anyone of you want to do that, then let me know, and I'll Facebook me, and I will send it over. But let's see what I got. As I say, I can't actually quite remember myself, but a couple of them were for trading in. Oh yeah, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. I've got the full set of those. But that one trades in for £4, I believe, at CX. So I took that one to trade in. I picked up this one, which is The Hard Way, and that is Michael J. Fox and James Woods. And the reason I picked that one up is that I've actually watched this a few times, and it's been on TV, and I don't actually own it. And I was seeing an HMV clearance for $3.99. Sure, just got it in there. But it was £4, well, 3 for 10 in the Zoom sale, so I took you that one. And if you don't know the story of this one, basically Michael J. Fox is a movie star. He has to do a cop role, so he gets teamed up with a reluctant detective, as the story goes, and they end up doing having to do something for a real crime. And again, I took another one of those because they're trading for £4, so that'll get me £8 back in CEX vouchers. But one of them's for me. So what else I got? Oh, I had Escape Plan 2, and I thought, everybody said this is a terrible movie, but I thought, why not get it and watch it? And again, if it does turn out to be totally terrible, it trades in for £4. So there you go. I also wanted this one for a while, and that's one of the Clint Eastwood films I've not got, and that is Two Mules for Sister Sarah. And I remember watching this as a kid and thinking it was a really good film, when she pretends to be a nun just to get him to protect her and then help in the rebel alliance in Mexico. That's from what I remember of it. So I wanted that in my collection too, so I picked that one up. And this one here, I always liked Dustin Hoffman, and I've never seen this, and that's Little Big Man. So I thought, again, for £4, I'll take it. But remember, it was 3 for £10, so they're only £3.33 each, shall we say? So I'm going to watch that one. I think I'll be keeping that one anyway. So I'm keeping the 3 of them for sure, and that is The Hard Way, 2 Mules for Sister Sarah, and The Little Big Man. So I'm keeping those 3 for sure. If I like Escape Plan 3, I'll keep it. And if I don't, I'll trade it in. So for my £20, I got 88p cash back, so that's what, £19.12. I'm going to get £8 voucher for those 2 at CEX. So that brings it down to what, £12 for the 4. And if I trade that one in, I'll get £12 back, and then it'll only cost me £7 for those 3. So that's the kind of deals I'm interested in. And I like looking at the charity shops, like looking for bargains, things like that. I'm not one for buying new releases on release day, and the reason I'm not is I just can't afford to do that most of the time. And I think if you're going to spend £15-20 on one film, then it better be spectacular for me to buy it. Like I've never seen this Joker in the cinema, and that's one I'm considering buying on release day. I've not seen It Chapter 2 yet. I also want to see Godzilla King of the Monsters. There's a few from last year that I've not seen yet, but I'm patient. I can wait. And I think sometimes when you're growing a collection, you do have to be a bit patient instead of buy. Well, I can't afford to buy every new release. That's why I did the top cashback and stuff. So these are my 6 that I've collected for this year. 2, 3 of them might get traded in. Oh, I am such a skinflint, by the way, when I do this. See, if I do trade these in, what I'll do is I'll take the new cases off these and upgrade some of my older case ones, and then give them the older case. How bad is that? Or how thrifty is that, shall we say? So those ones I'm keeping. So those are the ones I picked up, and again, I'm probably going to be copying over a few more movies to watch. I've not seen The Conjuring yet, and that was in my case, in my DVD case, so I've copied that. So might watch that tonight. I'll have a look there. I also watched the new BBC Dracula. I thought it was okay. I thought it was pretty decent. My wife didn't like it. She says that Lucifer's better. She said Lucifer's better. You're like, okay. I might watch that. We'll see. Okay. I started watching Highlander, the series on Amazon Prime. I've watched the first 4 episodes of that, so I've actually spent a lot more time watching than buying in the last week or 2. But I certainly shall be looking out for the bargains. If you do spot any, then feel free to Facebook me and let me know what they are. Oh, I don't really want to talk about this, but I'm going to have to. And that is, my HMV is one of the ones that's closing down. Obviously, they can't afford the rent in the place they are. It's Ocean Terminal in Edinburgh, and they can't afford the rent, so they're closing down. There is still a FOP in Rose Street, but that's not where I go to buy movies. Where am I going to go and buy my premium collections, have a look at my Arrow releases, have a wonder about it? It's in the same complex as the cinema, so if we're going out, me and the wife are going out and we go to the cinema, first thing we do is we buy our tickets, go down to HMV, look around at the movies we really want, look at the song, look at the music, everything like that, often make a purchase and then head off. I've spent quite a bit of money in HMV over this year, and I'm sad to see this store going. Whether they're going to open up somewhere else in Edinburgh, I don't know, but they do still have a FOP. But the FOP's just not as good. Oh well, on that sad note, I shall leave you to the rest of the day. Would appreciate it if you do like the video, then to give it a thumbs up to get up that algorithm. Maybe get me a few more subscribers, which is always good to know people are watching you. And if you do want to subscribe, feel free. Appreciate it. Thank you.